Today I'm going to show you a few easy ways to improve the margin of safety aboard for you and your crew. Hi, I'm Mike Vadalero with BoatUS. Some of these are easy improvements to safety equipment you should already have aboard, and some of these just add some redundancy in case something goes wrong. My family loves a good sunset cruise, but that means we're often out after dark. I've taken our standard orange life jackets and I've added these reflective tape strips. The roll of tape cost me $10 and let me do all 4 life jackets we need on the boat. I've also gone ahead and added personal strobe light and a whistle to each life jacket. These run about $20 each. You probably have a first aid kit aboard already, so here are a few suggestions. I like to keep everything together in a waterproof box like this one here from Plano. Flares, first aid, other emergency items, they all go right here in the same place every time. So in addition to my first aid kit, I've also added a trauma kit. This is designed to stop severe bleeding. If you boat far from shore, or particularly if you fish far offshore, a trauma kit like this that includes a tourniquet can add some peace of mind on those long offshore runs. And I always make sure that this is stored same place on the boat every time. Speaking of being offshore, I know many boaters never boat outside of cell phone range, but you really need to have a VHF aboard, even if it's just a handheld. Unlike cell phones, VHF radios are waterproof, some of them even float. And unlike cell phones, when you press the distress button or make a mayday call on channel 16, you get connected directly to the relevant marine authorities. With a cell phone, you have to be patched through. That can take time and cost precious minutes. Another advantage of the VHF, when you make a mayday call on channel 16, other boaters in the area can hear you and potentially come to your aid even faster than the rescue services. But if you're going to rely on your cell phone, at least program in the local Coast Guard phone number or other relevant state authorities. Now, I'm not saying your cell phone isn't helpful aboard. I like to use mine as a backup to our chart plotter. I added the Navionics app that allows me to do some navigating if I need to. But an even easier backup is just get a paper chart of the area you boat most frequently. Paper's great. No subscription required, no batteries required. It's a larger format and usually easier to read in the sun than your cell phone. If you watched our Why Boats Sink video, you know how important it is to find and fix leaks fast. So make sure you have your rescue tape or similar foam plugs like a Truth plug or any other tool that's necessary for patching hoses or if a through hull lets through. It's also a good idea to have a bucket or manual bilge pump on board. So my final recommendation for those of you who are out at night a lot is to consider upgrading your U.S. Coast Guard rated flares to a SOLAS rated flare. We did some tests with the BoatUS Foundation and the SOLAS rated flares just performed so much better than the Coast Guard rated flares. They burn twice as long, they burn twice as bright, and unfortunately they also cost twice as much. If you don't want to go to a SOLAS rated flare, then think about doubling up on the number of flares you have aboard. Think of every flare aboard as a lottery ticket. You want to have as many chances as possible to be seen. So I hope you found these safety ideas helpful. If you've made safety upgrades to your boat, please let us know in the comments. For more great videos, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you out there.